Von Kerman, where are we again on the rescue mission? It feels like it's been years since an update.
I know what you mean, Herr President. Though in reality, it's only been 300 days. Briefly, due to a design mask error by one of my underlings, Mission Commander Bill Kerman is stranded on Jules Moon Tylo with no fuel. As the mobile casein miner is not capable of landing on Tylo with no time to wait for a proper launch window, I designed and launched the Prometheus, a 3,000-ton asparagus-stage nuclear-powered rocket. Its payload is an expendable fuel plant capable of landing on Tylo. It left Kerbal orbit going over 13,000 meters per second, or almost Mach 40. So fast, it looks like a flip and burn trajectory from the Expanse. Great show. But at that velocity, do you have enough fuel to slow it down when it gets to Joule? 9. At least not directly. The best place to refuel is at Paul. To try to save time, we wanted to directly intercept Paul, but it is headed right at Prometheus, requiring too much fuel for orbital capture. We tried it in the simulator, but no luck. So that is what was in the last episode. Update. While Prometheus is en route to Joule, Discovery 2 has reconfigured for flight to Paul from Tylo to refuel. Propellant was refined with the casein mining rig from ore on Paul. The lunar probes mapping several of Jule's moons had their orbits erased to help build a remote tech relay network to control the unmanned Prometheus, with the Discovery 2 doing the same to reduce a radio signal eclipse. As you know, Herr President, due to calculation errors which were totally not my fault, Prometheus is going too fast and does not have enough fuel for an orbital capture burn on landing at Tylo. But we have a plan.
And how sure are you this plan of yours is going to work?
Herr President, as sure as I am, I won't be reporting to that reality star running for president when Discovery 2 finally gets back to Kerbin in a few years.
The Prometheus should be within Jule's sphere of influence. Sombria, scan for any artificial radiation sources. With 7 nuclear engines on that thing, it should be a cinch.
Aye, Commander. Detecting rapidly approaching nuclear vessel at 7,800 meters per second. And sir, she's the Prometheus. Well, duh. KSC handling Prometheus control to Discovery 2. Good luck, flight. Switching to AE-35 antenna to Prometheus. Talk to you later, KSC. I have to pre-program the flight computer for a 2817 meter per second deceleration burn, as we will be out of contact with Prometheus. The maneuver will also slingshot the ship around Joule for the Tylo intercept. Ignition in T-minus 4 hours and 16 minutes. Joule's gravity has accelerated Prometheus to over 10,000 meters per second. This first retrograde burn should bleed off about a quarter of that speed. Now time to see if Zombrie's calculations are good. Ironically, they are closer to Prometheus, yet cannot track her from behind the gas giant, while we can detect the radiation plume from her engines firing, or exploding. Either way. Have telemetry, new velocity, approximately 7,600 meters per second. Burn is short, Prometheus will miss Tylo.
Matlib, give her a kick in the pants.
Aye, aye, sir. Prometheus is on course. Tylo intercept in 3 hours and 17 minutes.
I'm downloading the archived telemetry of the Joule retro burn. Oh my.
Captain, are you getting this? Huh? Oh yes. Very intriguing. I hope they get 1.0 installed by the time we get back to Kerbin. I'd like to meet these so-called females.
Captain, are you binge watching Call Netflix again? Anyway, letting you know, the next land shot maneuver's in a few hours in your neck of the woods.
Matelib, prepare 2747 meter per second burn on my mark. Mark! Burn complete. Oops. What do you mean? Oops. No problem, Captain. Overshot by a smidge. Calculating course correction for pole intercept. Retrograde band of 80 meters per second plotted, and angle set for equatorial orbit. Oops. Aye. Never worry, Captain. Plenty of time for course correction. Pole intercept in just under 3 days. They've calculated a 1253 meter per second burn for pole capture, and have got just over 3,000 meters per second delta V left. Hopefully, thrust is high enough they don't overshoot before completing the burn like in our earlier simulations. That shouldn't be a problem. Those simulations were made a 30-minute burn for over 9,000 meters per second. I suppose we could run the simulator, but simulation time is so expensive. I thought money was an idiot at beta 0.235. We don't do this for money. We do this for glory and reputation. Reputation isn't in 0.235 either. We have pole intercept, periapsis at 40 kilometers. Now to see if we can pull off capture. The problem with sending something out of Kerbin at over 40 times the speed of sound is we need to slow it back down. To maximize delta V, I've been trying to use a monopropellant as it's mostly dead weight. We should jettison the big antenna as we will be in range of the smaller ones. Ignition in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture complete, with plenty of fuel left. Excellent work, boys. Now let's plot a rendezvous and refuel this puppy.